Hey guys, I'm only going to be on here for a minute. I really do mean that. Kind of. I've been around. I've been spending more time in nature. This is spring, so the little birds are nesting around the house, and the flowers are coming out, and it's been raining a lot, but things are still more beautiful in the garden and in nature than they are with people. I know that sounds harsh, but lately I look up and it's like I'm on a museum tour of American decay. And I just want to return my ticket and get a refund. It's just been dreadful, Things have been hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they've been that DMX song. You know his song "Slippin'." I'm slipping, I'm falling, and I'm trying to get up. That's a modified version because I think in his song he said he can't get up. I'm not there yet, but things have been hard. So I've been spending more time in nature. Everything has passed by that I could talk about. And believe me, I will eventually get to it. I've had opinions about the whole Diddy thing. I've had opinions, and those opinions will not match many other people's opinions out here. I can promise you that. And just things. Oh, I've had opinions. I feel terrible about what's going on with Glenn Greenwald. I have some theories about a couple of things going on. But I guess in due time, right? I'm only out here now to say that, oh my gosh, I saw Karine Jean-Pierre's, I don't know what you want to call it, book release. I don't even know what the name of the book is. I guess she's trying to go around saying she's independent now. I mean, oh gosh. I did this little thumbnail where you'd have to spot the difference between the two of these ladies. And I know, for those of you who enjoy low-hanging fruit, you're going to say, oh, well, one is black. That's what you're going to say. One's black and one's white. They're both women. They're both press secretaries, or they have been. And I know what the difference is. Black and white. Or one's older and one's younger. Or, you guys... They are the same woman. I've listened to both of them as minimally as possible, because when I listen to them, I feel like that dog that goes back to its throw up, I know you've seen that in nature. It's really gross, I've raised a lot of dogs, so that's still something that I can't get used to. And I was just thinking about this, because I really am awestruck how Karine Jean-Pierre, and this, what's her name, Karoline Leavitt, she is no different. That Pierre can come out with this book and hawk this book and try to tell us now she is independent. Frankly, I don't care. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat, if you're independent. I don't care what you are. The point is that they both come out there, or they both have, and just lie about everything. They lie about everything in order to advance their own agendas. And it's so sickening when, you see the reporters or the journalists come in and they're sitting all erect, acting as if these two women would have anything to say that would be valuable to the American people. You see the journalists, almost sharpening their pencils and straightening their paper out. These women have nothing to say. Everything they say is distorted and skewered and just said in a way to confuse people and divert people's attention away from things that are truly important. I could give a rat's ass about that book that she has out there. I mean, I was done with the both of them when I saw Pierre on Vogue, and then even recently Leavitt. I really, I talked about this in a different video. I forget which one it was. Oh, it was the J.D. Vance one, when he was calling the Chinese people peasants, and I was talking about Jesus, and how I noticed that many people in the current administration wear crosses, but then they do things that are so far removed from what Jesus would do that it really is embarrassing. I just thought it was funny that Stuart made a joke on that. I said to myself, finally, I don't watch him either, but I saw the joke and I said, oh my gosh, finally, but even Leavitt, constantly, with the Louis Vuitton bags, with the selfies, with the obviously shaving the pounds off of her face when she's doing, these pictures. It's so unrelated to what people need to hear right now about their own lives. I don't know how people still go on listening to these people. Much less, why would you want to buy a book and read it? Why would you want to buy a book from that woman and read it? Why would you want to take advice from Karoline Leavitt or listen to anything which she has to say when she'll take her second chin off of her face? I mean, when will we be tired of this? I guess that's my question. So that's why I said, can you spot the difference? That was a game that we used to play when we were little. Sometimes it was in magazines, like Highlight magazines. I don't know if it still goes on, where they give you two pictures and you're supposed to find as many differences as you can about the scenes that they give you. And I'm saying, I just don't see the difference between these two people. And isn't that a bigger problem with our representatives? That when we think there's a difference, there's actually no difference between the two? I'm so tired of it. I am so tired of it. And when you really think about it, what does it say about us? That we will be like the dog that returns to the vomit just so we don't have to stand alone and say the unpopular thing, risk being ostracized because we're saying the thing that people don't want to hear, the obvious thing that people don't want to hear, which is that these roles that we have in our government are constantly being filled by people that we want to believe are different, but in essence are the same. We want to believe that these people will advance our causes based on whatever political party they belong to. But they're out here acting in uniformity. Where is the distinction? At some point, we have to be the distinct person that says, hey, this isn't working. The jig is up. I could be wrong. I guess some people like eating throw up. I don't know.